Now, I'm not sure if I technically meet the criteria as an oldie author tuber, but I think my age supersedes all of that because your girl is definitely old. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited today because I'm going to be doing the Authortube Oldie Tag as opposed to the newbie tag. I've actually done 2 of those. So if you want to see my original, I will link that down below. And then if you want to see the 2.0 version, I will also link that down below. Both of those were created by Jenna Streety. Now this is the Oldie Tag, so just a way to sort of share some stuff if you've been around the block a few times, which we all know your girl has. But a way to sort of share some stuff with those of you, especially since there's so many new author tubers, which I think is amazing. So yeah, so my girl Lindsay Puckett, hi Lindsay, she started this tag, and so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So I got the questions from her. I will link her channel down below as well as a link to her video. I'm just gonna jump right in, you guys, and do these questions because I have a very short period of time before my husband and my doggies come home with the pizza for dinner, so I need to get this done. Number 1, how long have you had an Authortube channel? So I'm not newer to YouTube. I have a separate personal channel, and I now have a new collector's channel where I show like the toys and stuff I collect, so all that's linked in my description always. But in terms of Authortube, I am newer-ish. So I started my channel, well, on my personal channel I used to do some writing videos, but I created a new Authortube channel specifically just for talking about writing and things related to that, like my writing journey, in April of last year. So Camp Nano, April 2019, about mid-April. I want to say like the 13th or the 19th or something like that. So it's been about 1.5 years. That was like way too lengthy of an answer to a simple question. So 1.5 years. What aspect of writing have you improved since joining? Oh Lord, all of it. All of it. But if I had to pick something, I would say plotting. And that has especially, I'm really good at premise, I think anyway. I'm good at premise and good at setting. I'm good at character. I was not good at plot, like structure and like, yeah. So especially what has been helping me is the craft books I've been reading lately. As you guys know, I've been, I have a book club, the Let's Talk Craft Book Club, where we read a craft book every month. I also have been reviewing craft books for this channel, and it just helped me tremendously. So I would say if I had to pick one thing, it would be plotting for sure. What are your biggest writing accomplishments since starting your channel? Ooh, well, okay, here we go. So that April, I did 50K words in 1 month. That's so sad that my greatest accomplishment was the first month I started this channel. But that was great. I've never done 50K in a month since then, and I had a almost 10K day that month. I had like 9,960 some words or something like that. Since then, it's been an arduous journey, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on the same book and having a lot of struggles, but if I were to choose another moment, it would be just like last week or 2 weeks ago. It occurred in my most recent vlog. So if you haven't watched that, I will link that in the description. I had an epiphany moment of what's gonna fix the second act of my book, and I'm like so excited to get to it. But I told myself I was gonna finish these master classes first. I'm trying to stick to what I say I'm gonna do, but I have been making tons and tons of notes, and I'm gonna outline the heck out of my revision on this, and I am gonna document all of it. So if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. But yeah, so I would say those are my 2 biggest accomplishments, because your girl has not been getting as much done with writing as she'd like, but I'm hoping that will change. Has your drafting style, plotter, pantser, planter, evolved since you began your channel? Yeah, so I've always been a planter, where I do have some planning, some outlining, but I leave a lot to the imagination and let myself just kind of, you know, do whatever. I realize it's not working for me. So I've recently just decided that I want to be I'm still will technically be a planter, because I do like to have a little bit, like, I don't know the exact dialogue, you know what I mean? I like that to be organic, because that's how my humor works. You're not as funny as you think, Laura, okay? But I do want to outline the heck out of this, and I do plan on it, and I'm gonna be using stuff from Story Genius, as well as Save the Cat Writes a Novel, as well as writing deep scenes. I especially plan to do a scene card that is included in Story Genius for every single scene of the book, and I'm gonna outline every single scene of the entire book before I write it. So yeah, I'm becoming way more of an outliner. 5, if you plan to publish, has your publishing path goals, trad, pub, indie, hybrid changed since joining? That answer is no. I've always wanted to be traditionally published, and that has not changed. I have a whole video on why I decided to pursue traditional publishing. I will link that in the description. I also will be participating in a live stream, like Q&A chat on Alexa Dunn's channel this Friday. What's that date? August 14th? Yeah, August 14th, I think at 5:30 Eastern time. I'll put the information in the description, but it will be on Alexa Dunn's channel, and it's gonna be me, Lindsay Puckett, Lizelle Sandberry, sorry, I studied on her name there, and her word, whatever. My brother Kevin the writer, and then Alexa Dunn. And we're gonna talk about traditional publishing, why we chose it, kind of have a little chatty Q&A in the live stream, so hopefully he'll come join us and we'll talk more about it. But yeah, that hasn't changed for me. Number 6, what is something writing or channel related you've learned the hard way? Writing or channel related. I've learned that I need to plot more. I learned that the hard way. And I have learned that I need to learn more. So if I'm gonna give any advice, it would be to read some craft books. And if you're not sure which ones, get some recommendations from people. I have a whole playlist of reviews that I'll link down in the description. That description's gonna be full of stuff, y'all. I guess those are the things I learned the hard way, that like, you need to know what the heck you're doing. And people who say you don't, I don't know how you do it then. So plotting. Number 7, in what ways has Authortube changed since you started your channel? You know, I think the biggest way is just that there's a lot more people. We're still a very small community, but there's definitely a lot more people, and there are way more live streams. This Thursday, August 13th, it will be the 1-year anniversary of Kevin and I doing weekly live write-ins on Thirsty Thursday live write-ins. So Thirsty Thursday writing crew. When we started that, they were rarely happening. They were only happening during camp. And then sometimes we would go like weeks, sometimes even a whole month before someone would do another live stream. So Kevin and I are like, look, let's do a weekly one so that we can hold ourselves accountable, so they know at least once a week we're working on our books, because Kevin and I both work full time. And so sometimes it's hard, and that way we can just like interact and make friends and hang out and have a good time. And it also gives Kevin and I a chance to hang out, because Kevin and I used to live near each other for most of our life. Like even when we moved away, like he lived here in North Carolina when we were younger. He lived in LA when we lived there. And so we're not used to not living near each other. So it's also been a way for us to stay connected and hang out, but also have our friends there too. So anyway, my point is, when that was happening, when we first started a year ago, it was very rare for people to do live streams, especially not regularly. I think like Jessica Williamson would do like one a month, and then there would be like one-off situations where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do a live stream. And then on camp, there would be live streams. But there were no, I don't even know, I mean, okay, I take that back. I don't know all of Authortube, okay, you guys. I don't know every single person that was doing it. There probably were people doing it, so I don't want to like offend and say I was the first. I certainly am not at all trying to claim that. What I'm trying to say is, back a year ago, when we started doing the weekly, there were hardly any live streams that we were aware of happening on a regular basis. So that is what I think is the biggest change in Authortube, is tons of live streams, which I am so here for. I love that there's a million live streams. I wish more people would do live streams. I like hanging out with people. I'm always constantly inviting people to co-host on my live stream, so I am here for all that live stream content, okay? So, number 8, what is something that frustrates you about Authortube? Okay, so I want to answer this honestly, but in a way that doesn't get me in trouble. Okay. So here's what I'll say. I don't like people who are fake. And what I mean by fake is people who say like, oh, I'm here for the community, to make friends and to share with my writer friends, and you know, we're all friends here and I care about the community, blah, 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 and then they don't. Don't be a liar. Like if you see Authortube as a way to sell your book and to sell services and whatever, and that's it, then just be honest. Don't try to blow smoke up everyone's butt and act like you care about interacting, you care about making friends, when you don't interact and you don't make friends. And the only times you do, it's strategic to move yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. I like people who are honest and genuine, and if you want to make coin, girl or boy, make your coin. Who cares? Like, I have no problem. That's not at all what my shade is about. I don't know if I just call it shade. I'm just saying this is what frustrates me, is when people are not truthful about why they're here and what they're doing and what their intentions are. So I get very frustrated with that, because I just feel like I just don't like disingenuousness, period. Because, you know, I try to keep it 100 as much as possible, you know. So I just would like the same from others. So that frustrates me, but at the same time, the same side of the coin or whatever, I also get frustrated that people, because we are a small community on YouTube in the grander scheme of things, people act like we have to watch every single video and be friends with every single person, and that's just not life. I don't think you should ever be rude, mean, disrespectful, unsupportive of anyone in any community that you're a part of. But does that mean you have to be best friends with everyone in the community? No. I mean, we all have personality types, likes, dislikes that mesh with some people and don't with others, and I don't think there's anything wrong with someone watching this video right here and being like, you know, Laura, she's not really from me. I don't like this whole shtick that she's got going on. And that's great, you know? Like, you don't have to like me. You don't have to follow me. And I don't think you should feel like you have to follow everyone. You have to be friends with everyone. What you have to be is a good and nice person who is a part of the community, and you support the community and you support others. And that's something that I try to do, and that's what I hope others will do. What is your hope for the future of Authortube? I hope more people join, and I hope more people share their journey. I especially am attracted to those videos of vlogs or chatty, just talking head videos where you talk about your experience, your highs, your lows, your thoughts, your feelings. That's what I'm here for, guys. I'm here for community and sharing my journey so that I can look back on it, so that other people can follow along, and I want to follow along on other people's journeys as well. It's like, I've always been into like vlogs, and I've always been into, like, even before that, before they did vlogs, like reality TV, documentaries, things like that. So this, like, Authortube combines those two things that I love, which is like writing and then just like watching other people and like learning from other people and just being like a voyeur of other people's lives. So I look forward to more people joining and this community getting bigger. And because it's so young, I'm looking forward to a lot of us getting books published, whether it be like indie publishing or traditional. I'm especially excited because, like, though I love watching like indie authors publish, and I love those of you that are already established, there has yet to be, that I'm aware of, that I have watched, somebody who started the channel without a traditional publishing deal, got it while on the Authortube, and then watching their journey. Because we kind of did with Lizelle. She already had the deal, but she hadn't announced it yet when she started her YouTube channel. So we got to see that a little bit, but I want to see someone like even before they got the agent, before they got any of that stuff. And because also Alexa, like, she already had her deal and stuff like that when she started. And so I think it's gonna be Lindsay. I think it's gonna be you, girl. I hope it is. But I'm just really excited for that because that's the journey I'm on. So I'm really excited for that. But in the grander scheme of things, I'm just excited for more people to join and to make more friends and to have more community and to watch more people's journeys to wherever it leads them, whether it be publishing or Wattpad or indie publishing, TradPub, all of those above. And then number 10, share some oldie wisdom for newbie Authortubers. So here's the wisdom I will impart on you. Make friends, genuine friendships, because there is something really beautiful in the friendships that we make here on Authortube with other writers. These, as Anne with an E would say, these kindred spirits, they have been invaluable to me, not just on my writing journey, but then that overflows into life as well. To have people who share your passion, who care about what you care about and get you, that's hard to come by these days. And so I encourage you to put yourself out there. If you don't feel like in order to be a part of the Authortube community, you have to be an Authortuber. Not everyone feels comfortable putting themselves on camera. Not everyone feels comfortable hearing themselves talk like I do. But don't let that, like, stop you from making genuine friendships. Comment on people's videos, comments on other comments on videos, go to live streams. Don't just comment to the people that are hosting the live stream, talk to each other in the comments, make friendships that way. I just think that has been the best part of Authortube. It has helped me learn so much and gain so much as a person and a writer that that's my best advice, is make genuine connections with other people. So, kumbaya, y'all. All right, well, I'm hoping they're gonna be home with the dinner soon, so I am done with this. I know it's like technically a tag, but I'm not gonna like tag anybody. But I encourage everyone who's been around for a minute to do this video because it's a lot of fun and I love tag videos. I live for them, so please do them. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you don't find me super annoying, and if you do, that's okay. You don't have to subscribe, but I would appreciate it if you did. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!